James Franco and Alexis Bledel are playing LGBT roles, Hallmark is copying Yuri on Ice, and DC Comics is making an LGBT comic to celebrate the Pulse victims. More on this in a second here at Fudanshi. Hi, my name is Devin Jackson Randall, or DJR, and welcome to Queer Fudanshi. Today is Friday, and that means it's time for the weekly update where I share LGBTQ and BL Media news with you guys and let you guys know about anything involving LGBTQ and BL Media news, such as casting announcements from Hollywood, new BL comics or animes that are coming out, anything like that and more. So let's get talking. So for our first news, we have some casting announcements as well as some announcements for upcoming LGBT movies coming out of Hollywood. First, James Franco is going to be playing an LGBT character from I Am Micheal. I Am Micheal is sort of a biopic about Micheal whatever. Micheal Gotzi is, or was, an actual person. He was an actual activist and writer, a gay activist and writer who had a male lover and everything and all of that. And then he had a health scare, and apparently after that he started being devout with his religion. And because of that, he has decided that he is now ex-gay and that he is now heterosexual. And that's of course the story that the film will be taking. Now of course, some people are having problems with this movie. They're fearing that this movie will be used in a political sense for the upcoming new Trump administration, especially when Trump's vice president has openly announced that he is anti-gay and pro-gay conversion. Or is it straight conversion? Whatever. Anyway, so I hope that the film will actually talk about more of Gotzi's life and knowing that he ended up having lots of moments where he went back to having sex with men or just having relations with men, and that he wasn't just a straight man from then on. If we're going to be a biopic, let's be a biopic that actually is accurate and not used for a political agenda. For our second part of this first story, we're going to be talking about Alexis Bledel. If you guys don't know, Alexis Bledel is known for being Rory in Gilmore Girls. If you guys don't know, I am a major Gilmore Girls fan, have been since like high school. So it seems that Alexis Bledel has gotten herself a new role after her latest Gilmore Girls revival that happened in this past November. This new drama, which will be a Hulu original, is titled The Handmaid's Tale. It is actually based off of a novel from 1985. The story follows a dystopian future where a totalitarian government has taken over the United States of America, and it focuses on a group of women who are in service, and it really focuses on how they try to gain power in their circumstances. Bledel has been cast for a recurring role called Offglen. This character is a lesbian character that on the outside is very fragile and passive, but on the inside is very subversive. So congratulations to her. I happen to have Hulu, so I'll probably be checking it out. Will you? Next, Hallmark has gotten itself in a scandal. What is happening right now is that Hallmark is preparing for a new TV movie that they're having, which will actually come out on the 7th, a day after this video goes out. But this film, called Love on Ice, is actually getting a lot of heat from Yuri on Ice fans because it is so similar in concept to Yuri on Ice. The plot summary goes that Emily James, now 27 years old, is considered a relic in the world of figure skating and gets an impossible shot to reclaim skating glory when a young coach sees greatness in her. Together they find their love of skating goes beyond the ice. So of course, if you guys know anything about Yuri on Ice, this is very similar to the concept of Yuri on Ice. A lot of fans of this anime have been raising a stink about it, have been saying, hey, this is not okay, Hallmark, what are you doing? All over the internet, even to the point that one person actually went to the IMDb page for Love on Ice and actually subbed out the summary for Yuri on Ice at some point, but it's since been changed back. But to help you compare, I'll actually read the Yuri on Ice summary, and it's a Japanese figure skater, Yuri Katsuki, faces a crushing defeat during the Grand Prix finals and heads home unsure of whether or not he wishes to continue his skating career after a video of Yuri mimicking Russian figure skater Victor Nikiforov routine goes viral. Victor decided to become Yuri's coach, much to the dismay of his coach, his fans, and his fellow Russian skater Yurio. Hallmark has of course come out and said, no, this is not a thing. We did not even know Yuri on Ice existed. I really can't defend Hallmark. I can't say for sure that they did copy it, but if they did, it is a very extremely large coincidence, right? Yuri on Ice, Love on Ice. On the IMDb, apparently somewhere it says that this is based off of a novel, but that novel was actually a gay hockey story. So no matter what, if Love on Ice had taken from either the novel or Yuri on Ice, they would have taken a gay storyline and then switched it up into heteronormativity and taken it and made it a straight love story, which is just so offensive in terms of giving representation to LGBT people. Just on that, let's also say that if it was taken from Yuri on Ice, that would take representation from Japanese people as well. But anyway, before I get too heated, all I know is that the IMDb page for Love on Ice says that the film was in production since December 9th of last year. This was a bad idea no matter what. Even if it was a coincidence, as soon as you saw like the heat from Yuri on Ice, you should have just backed off, Hallmark. You should have just backed off. Just keep raising the stink, internet. Good job for that. Lastly, DC Comics and IDW Publishing has created an art book to celebrate LGBT pride and to remember the fallen ones and their loved ones from the post-shooting. This art book, called Love is Love, is a celebration of LGBT pride and life, as well as a sort of remembrance for the people who had died in the Orlando shooting. Within it, you can find multiple characters of DC Comics and of comics in general, just kind of celebrating gay pride and really celebrating LGBT people. You can see Batwoman holding a rainbow flag. You can see Superman with LGBT people and just kind of being all proud and happy. You can also see Harry Potter characters, the Golden Trio and Dumbledore. Yes, gay comic book writer Mark Argerito ended up getting a lot of people to contribute and add to this art book, including J.K. Rowling, who actually allowed for a quote and for a writing drawing of her characters to be added into this book. So if you guys are interested in buying this book, it is only about $10. I will have a link in the description below. And of course, all funds will be going to Equity Florida, which is actually in support of the Post Victims Fund, which supports the people who have been victims in the shooting as well as their loved ones. So that is it for this weekly update. Make sure to let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about these news stories, as well as to like this video if you liked it, to share it with your friends, and to subscribe and press the notification bell if you haven't already. Of course, Fudanshi tries to share LGBTQ and BL Media through news, reviews, and good conversation. So let's get talking. Bye. Revival of Gilmore Girls that she has been cast in a new TV show. Damn it.